All right, boy. This is dispersing office. Right here. Watch out. If I was still in a sailor, we were underway, you would come in here, and normally this right here, this would be shut. You wouldn't come beyond here, and there'd be people up in here, and this is where for the ship. This is what they call PSD, and this is personnel for the ship, like human resources is in the civilian world. This is what you would also, depending on the ship, get your mail from here sometimes too, other stuff. But this is where the guys, they would, do some of the personnel things. A bunch of lockers in there, and you see all these are all vaulted, so you can't just go up in there. So very important, small office, but a very important office on the ship. I went to the military right around the time that happened. That's when I went in. It's a public affairs office here, like if trying to make the ship look good, that kind of stuff. Which one is this? Ah, yes, weapons office. There you go. Look at that right there. Boom.
Really?
That's right. This is a ship store. The ship store right here. So when I was in, things are a little bit different. There's some guys tell me it is now. When I was in, you go to the ship store and come to the ship store, and they have like all the ship stores and the ships are a little bit different, but they have like coffee mugs, hats. You could buy. This is where you buy your D-Dunk at or your snacks at here in the ship store. And they're all a little bit different. And back in my day, you buy your Sports Illustrated 2 on the ship. In my time, you could buy your Pit House, stuff like that, your girly mags back then. You can't do that now, but back when I was in, you could buy girly mags on the ship. So now you can't do that because there's girls on ships now too, and they get all upset and have their feelings hurt and all that kind of stuff. So don't do that no more. Warrant officer. They're basically technical specialists, but read that, put something in your head.
These state rooms house the ship shelf chief warrant officer. CWO.
That's an old school TV for y'all that don't know. VHF, UHF.
Seniority between the most senior enlisted chief petty officer and the most junior.
Stop. Which, by the way, if your daddy had been smarter and more serious about his Navy career, not that I was never one serious, I would have probably been. I was this close a couple of times to possibly being a warrant officer. Continue reading.
And no junior commission officer where I get that? It says
Ensign.
Okay, ensign.
Ensign. All right, come on. Another head, probably officer's head, I'm guessing. It's the chaplain's office.
You see?
This is where oh, hi, Father.
Those mannequins are creepy.
Hi, Father McKay. Hi, Father. How are you? This is where, priest would be or rabbi or whatever. If a sailor is having some emotional troubles, you come talk to the chaplain. The chaplain would hook you up and talk to you. If you need special help, they get you special help to keep so that you're squared away. Come on, boy.
Yeah. Those mannequins still scary. They're creepy. If that thing responded back to you, I would have jumped over all the neat things.
Take your hat off, boy.
To get out of here.
You're in church. This is the church on board the ship. This is church on board the ship. Each ship's a little bit different, but you get the idea. Put that P-way there. Let's see. Pick up this ladder. Okay or not, because there's nowhere. We can go up the ladder, but there's nowhere you can go. You can't just go up there. So you just gotta ask for permission to go up there. So we can't go up that way. Wesley,
Yeah.
see this right here?
Yes.
Walk around. See how big it is?
Uh-huh.
Right? We're right below one of the giant 16-inch gun turrets. This is the gun turret right here. It's above our heads. This is one of them. This is one of the gun turrets right here. Look at how big around it is.
Right here.
So all that gunpowder that we saw earlier, all those shells we saw earlier, there's multiple decks in the gun turret. It's all behind there, all behind that bulkhead. So that meant that these sailors were sleeping, and they're right there by the gun turret. So if something really, really bad happened, now it's armored inside of there so that to prevent it from happening. But if something bad enough happened, and I mean really bad enough happened, they're sleeping right there by that gun turret. So if that gun turret walls, the bulkhead gave way from explosion inside the gun turret, then all these men right now, or where you're walking right now, if that gun turret inside wasn't specially built to withstand it, that blast would kill everyone down here. You would die, or you'd catch fire and you'd die because you couldn't get out the ship in time. You'd die. Some more living spaces here. So they have to have the gun turret has to be like have an armor around it so that it won't blow out into the rest of the ship. That's how close you are to some of the weapons on the ship. There's a dentist's office on board ship.
I don't like this. I can't.
X-ray room.
Sounds painful.
This is the last ladder, I promise. Let's go up. Hey, I can do this all day.
I would much rather go down all the way down and see what's all the way down the bridge off. You know. Going down's the easy part.
Going down's very easy. I used to slide down ladders back in the day when I was in.
Baby.
Come on.
That's another stairwell.
Okay.
Come on.
It's fine, wait.
You're okay.
All right. Go up this ladder. Let me see.
Hey, there's another one. Oh, no, that's black one. Mine.
Yep, you take that way. So,
Unless we just put both of them on
yeah.
the ladder.
So, this is our office is here. Your grandmother might remember this thing here because she used to work. Your grandmother Sylvia used to work for Sinclair Fleet, and this is probably like one of the Xerox type. It is Xerox too. Look at that old school Xerox. This is what a copy machine looked like back in the day. Big like this, not their little small things, but like they're huge like this.
They still have big ones.
Yeah, I mean, but not. And these are like, look at these.
Computer.
Yeah, those are old. Old.
TV.
See, there's President Kennedy right there. Back in the day, President Kennedy, he was a Navy veteran, PT 109. There's a porthole. And if we were in trouble, like somebody shooting at the ship, they close that hatch up right there. That comes down, and those little things there would lock it up and help protect you from blast. Okay, this is the executive officer here, XO. He's the second in charge of the ship. If something happens to the captain, he's in charge of the ship. So he's right under the captain. This is where he sleeps at.
Oh, he gets the good room.
Yeah, he's an officer. I usually get it better. I think this XO's had too much to drink. Looking at himself in the mirror. That's his shower there. This is his head. So he has, compared to the rest of the ship, other than the captain, obviously, he has a very nice standard of living.
You're not gonna have nightmares
But,
about mannequins, right?
but he also has a lot of responsibility because if something happens to the commanding officer, he is in charge. Come on.
I'm hacking into this system. No. Or are we not lost?
Don't worry about it. You're with me. You'll be all right. And this is officers' country up here. This is where the officers sleep. Some of them a little bit nicer than enlisted, and nicer than even a warrant officer, which is a kind of officer, but a little bit different kind of officer.
Does that still work?
It might be on. I don't know. I doubt it though.
They
Yeah.
have the same ones that's actually in the bathroom. Go for it. But the thing is that you gotta hold them.
Yeah.
So you can like wash one hand at a time.
Yep.
Forever.
You see this. Oh, see, here we go. Here we go. Like this is a head right here, boy. This is. I don't think this will probably won't work yet. They have them off. But this is the head right here of the ship. This is where you went to the bathroom at. These are the white curtains I was talking about, kind of this weird white. And you stand up in here with your shower shoes, put your bar of soap right there, and take a shower.
You have a curtain.
Yeah, you have a curtain. Yeah, but this is.
Oh.
Yep. That's what you would take a shower at. It's like some more officer berthings. I'm sure what that is. Under there. So, but yeah, that's the head. Stateroom is down there. Look. So if you were an officer, you had a little bit nicer. All right, let's go. Let's go back up. Secure that. Is that the? Oh, XO. Okay, we're already there. XO. But yeah.
I'm gonna get something from the water fountain.
Probably. All right, hurry up.